Welcome to Landmark Surprises. In this video, we will uncover some surprising facts about famous landmarks around the world. Stay tuned. Let's start with the Eiffel Tower, one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. The Eiffel Tower is a must-see for anyone visiting Paris. The way it lights up at night is simply breathtaking. Most people think of it as the symbol of love, and it is. Couples from all over the world come here to celebrate their love. The Eiffel Tower sparkling at night is a sight to behold. During World War II, the lift cables were actually cut to stop German soldiers from using it. This was a strategic move by the French resistance. German soldiers had to take the stairs to reach the top due to the cut lift cables. The Eiffel Tower actually grows taller by about 6 inches in the summer. This happens because of the heat. It's because metal expands in the heat. The iron structure of the tower reacts to the temperature changes. The same principle applies to many other metal structures around the world. So next time you visit, remember these fun facts and impress your friends with your knowledge. Next up, the Great Wall of China. This ancient marvel has fascinated people for centuries. It's one of the most iconic structures in the world, and it's massive. Stretching over 13,000 miles, it winds its way through mountains, deserts, and plains. It's so big that people say you can see it from space. This idea has captured the imagination of many. But guess what? That's actually a myth. Despite its length and grandeur, the wall is not visible to the naked eye from space. I know, right? Mind blown. It's a common misconception that has been debunked by astronauts themselves. It's nearly impossible to see it without magnification. The wall blends into the natural landscape, making it hard to distinguish. So all those astronauts who claimed they saw it, they were probably just seeing things. The human eye just isn't capable of picking out such fine details from that distance. But here's what's even more surprising. Are you ready for this? The construction techniques used were incredibly innovative. Parts of the wall are made with sticky rice. Yes, you heard that right. Sticky rice was a key ingredient. Yup, you heard that right. Sticky rice wasn't just for eating, it was used in construction. Ancient builders used a mix of rice flour to strengthen the structure. Sticky rice! Who would have thought? This mixture made the wall incredibly durable and resistant to earthquakes. I mean, it's delicious, but as a building material? That's some next-level engineering right there. The ingenuity of ancient Chinese builders continues to amaze us to this day. Now let's talk about the iconic Statue of Liberty. This symbol of freedom wasn't always green. When it was first given to the US by France, it was a shiny copper color. Over time, the copper oxidized, turning the statue green. It's like a natural makeover. And you know what? I think green looks good on her. And here's a lesser-known fact. Lady Liberty's shoes are a whopping 879 size. Can you imagine trying to find shoes that big? I mean, talk about a trip to the shoe store. I bet those shoes cost a fortune. Heading to South America, we have the breathtaking Machu Picchu. This ancient Incan city is shrouded in mystery and wonder, perched high in the Andes Mountains. Did you know it wasn't discovered by outsiders until 1911? Can you imagine that? For centuries, it remained hidden from the world. This incredible city, just hidden away for centuries, surrounded by dense jungle and steep cliffs. But here's the crazy part. Locals always knew it existed and even farmed there. They lived their lives amidst these ancient ruins. It's like the worst-kept secret ever. Imagine living next to such a historical treasure. And here's another amazing thing. Machu Picchu was built without any mortar. The precision is mind-blowing. That's right, no cement, no glue, just perfectly cut stones fitted together. The craftsmanship is unparalleled, and it's so well engineered that it survived earthquakes. Talk about impressive. The Incas truly knew what they were doing. The Incas were some seriously skilled builders. Their techniques continue to baffle modern engineers and architects. Moving to Italy, the Colosseum in Rome isn't just famous for gladiator fights. It was the place to be for entertainment. And get this, it could also be flooded to hold mock naval battles. Can you imagine? Gladiators one day, ships battling it out the next. The Romans were experts at engineering, and they could fill the arena with water in just a few hours. Imagine watching ships fight in the middle of Rome. It must have been quite the spectacle. Mount Rushmore is famous for its gigantic carvings of US presidents, but did you know it was supposed to be much bigger? The original plan was to carve each president down to the waist, but due to lack of funding, the project was left as just their heads. Can you imagine how much more impressive it would be with their bodies? It's still amazing as it is, but those poor presidents, forever stuck with just their heads. Now to Italy again, with the Leaning Tower of Pisa. What makes it so iconic is, of course, its tilt. But here's what's interesting, the tower wasn't always leaning. The tilt started during construction because of unstable ground. Oops, someone forgot to check the soil samples. Engineers tried to fix it several times, but it still leans today, at a stable angle of 4 degrees. It's like the tower is saying, I'm not falling, I'm just leaning. The Taj Mahal is known for its beauty, but did you know it's a masterpiece of changing colors? It appears pink in the morning, white in the afternoon, and golden at night under the moonlight. This color-changing effect comes from the marble and how it reflects light. It's like a mood ring, but for buildings. And finally, we end with Big Ben. Here's a fact many people don't know. Big Ben isn't the name of the clock tower, it's actually the name of the giant bell inside the tower. The tower itself is called the Elizabeth Tower. So next time you're in London, you can impress your friends with your Big Ben knowledge. So which of these facts blew your mind? Was it the Eiffel Tower growing in the summer? Or maybe the Great Wall of China being held together with sticky rice? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible facts about the world around us. Until next time, keep exploring.